Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Trevor and I'm here with Kelly from Touchwood Flooring. Hey Kelly, how's it going?
Good, Trevor. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Good. So we just wanted to do an introduction of Touchwood Flooring for Edmonton. Touchwood Flooring is a specialist in wood flooring for the Edmonton, St. Albert, Sherwood Park region. So if you are in any of those areas and you're looking for hardwood, looking for an update, you want to talk to Kelly at Touchwood Flooring. So today we're just going to learn more about who Kelly is, how he got started, and why he wanted to buy Touchwood Flooring and get started serving the Edmonton area, or continuing on the serving of Edmonton with Touchwood Flooring. So, man, Kelly, where did you grow up?
Right here in Edmonton.
All right.
Spent most of my life here, other than a few years during elementary in Calgary. But yeah, spent most of my time here in Edmonton.
Nice. What neighborhood did you grow up in?
Mostly Forest, Terrace Heights, Capilano area.
Okay,
Yep.
nice. So Edmonton boy, born and bred.
That's me.
All right, awesome. So what was your first job? So before you got into flooring, what did you do before that?
I guess we could go back to my first real part-time job. Worked at Michener Allen Auctions on their auction days.
Okay.
So I was young, 13, 14, 15, whatever age I could be. And they only had auctions every 5 weeks. So I'd do that. But my first real kind of full job was through high school, worked at Mr. Lube and did that for about 4 years and transitioned that into flooring.
Flooring. Okay. So you got into flooring, and what did you start doing in flooring? Were you doing carpet, tile? Were you doing wood? What was that like?
Started right off in hardwood floors and installations, refinishing. We would do some vinyl plank and laminate as well. But just stuck with that.
Yeah. And what made you, really, I guess, fall in love with the flooring industry?
Well, I had some family that had been at that point running their company for about 20 years in the hardwood flooring industry. And I just, getting out of high school, wanted to get into work right away and figure it out from there. And so started working with him and really saw an opportunity to kind of expand on that in the future. So just kept going.
Nice. Okay, so you pretty much, been working in hardwood since you finished high school. So with that, tell us about how long you've been in the industry and what was the deciding factor for buying Touchwood Flooring from the previous owners?
Yeah, that's a great question. I've been in the industry 14 years, 12 of it doing installations and refinishing on my own. And I saw an opportunity. Always throughout my time installing, I would be looking for businesses for sale, looking at more passive income businesses. But one day I saw a hardwood flooring store for sale, did a little bit of due diligence, found out who it was. I had known the reputation that Touchwood had had for a very long time. And, I thought it was a little bit of a no-brainer, kept me in the industry that I was very familiar with. But it gave me an opportunity to get off the tools and maybe have a little bit more longevity in the industry.
Yeah, for sure. Because installing hardwood it's hard work.
Yeah, it is.
Hardwood is hard work, especially if you do it right?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's fantastic. And you got the opportunity to purchase it just a year and a bit ago.
Yep.
And how has that experience been so far?
It's been great. I feel like I'm in a position I've always wanted to be in. I really enjoy the sales aspect of it over, the installation aspect of it, meeting new people, building relationships with people. And yeah, it's been everything I could have asked for.
Yeah, I think the great thing about being in a business like yours is really making the customers happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you go in and you install a beautiful new hardwood system in their home, just the enjoyment that they get from that. Tell me a little bit about that. So, what is the best thing or your favorite thing about transformations?
It has to be the client satisfaction at the end of the job. I mean, watching a process or a project go from the starting point, whether that's a brand new build or a complete renovation, when a homeowner goes in and they're tired of what they've had before and they want something completely new, you go through it. They're not 100% sure. They him and they haw, but at the end of it, they're just ecstatic. You know, it's completely changed their space, and it's something that they've looked forward to.
Yeah, and really, that's where your time in the trade actually helps them make the best decision for them, because you know the different types of woods, you know the different finishes that you can get, you know what to use in high traffic areas, you know what actually works well in our Edmonton, Alberta climate. That's for huge, wood flooring. Yeah. So, I mean, you've got that experience to really help guide customers down the path to choosing the right flooring for them, right?
Absolutely. It definitely helps in the sales process and the design process and even the preparation process of any project. Knowing what species of wood to put in a home, knowing whether they should be going with an engineered product, a solid hardwood product, just knowing what the subfloor of their home, what kind of state that needs to be in to be able to produce the highest quality job. That's stuff I kind of did for a long time, so I can pass that information on.
Right on. And I think that's why it was a good choice for you to choose Touchwood Flooring, because Touchwood Flooring has been in the Edmonton region for 28 years. And, for it to, I'm glad that somebody bought it as opposed to it just closing, right? Because you've got so much time that they've been serving the Edmonton area, so many customers who can say good things about Touchwood. So I think purchasing a business that is already established and has a good reputation should set you up on at least first base, right?
Oh, yeah.
Better than starting from zero.
Absolutely.
Right? So what made you want to be an entrepreneur? Because I know being able to install wood flooring is one thing. Running a business that installs wood flooring is a completely other animal. What made you want to jump ship and do that?
I think ultimately I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. Always wanted to be able to buy and sell businesses. It's the risk, it's the excitement, it's the networking, building relationships, learning, constantly learning. I like the fact that, I kind of, the bottom line is me. I have the opportunity to make or break myself. And yeah, I like that pressure. I like that risk. And yeah.
Yeah. I always say I'd rather work 60, 70 hours a week building my dream as opposed to working 40 hours a week building someone else's.
That's a great way to put it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, Kelly, we've talked about a lot of different things here, but let's get to the nitty gritty. What is the most difficult part of running this business? I know you've only done it a short time, right? But what have you found so far is the most difficult part?
I think there's a couple things. One of them is definitely you get lots of clients out there that they're not just running to Touchwood Flooring to buy right away. They're shopping other stores to try and find the best fit for them. And one thing that I think happens is you go to some other places and they don't necessarily have or give all of the necessary information. So when you're trying to explain something that you think is very relevant to their project specifically, that they maybe had not heard anywhere else, trying to educate them and make them understand that that's not just a sales tactic. This is, for the longevity of their flooring. Trying to get them to understand that and believe what you're telling them. That's definitely a difficult part of it. And then other than that, it's showing the people that you want to work with, whether it be the designers, the builders, the contractors, or the homeowners themselves, that you are the right choice and that they can trust you. Once the job's complete, the trust is there, and we've never had a problem past that. But it's getting that initial trust from them.
Yeah, and that's the same with really any business when you're starting out. Like, good thing you have at least a reputation that is inferred upon you because of the history of Touchwood Flooring. But at the same time, you still have to prove yourself, right? At the end of the day, people are buying you. They're not necessarily just buying some wood.
That's right.
Right? So, that's amazing. I love that. All right, Kelly. So we've covered a lot of different topics here, a lot of questions that you've answered, and we appreciate that. But the last question that I have for you is, where do you see yourself and Touchwood Flooring in 5 years from now?
I see myself running a business that doesn't necessarily need me every single minute. Having put a team in place that helps Touchwood run successfully and efficiently to help anyone that is needing of new hardwood floors. I'd like to be positioned as a premium and trusted professional in our space. And everyone knows that when they want a quality product, a high-end product, that they're coming to Touchwood Flooring for that.
Awesome. No, that's great. I love it. So is there anything else that we missed? Anything that you want to tell the community at large in Edmonton and Sherwood Park, St. Albert, what they can expect from Touchwood Flooring?
Yes, absolutely. We strive to offer a white glove service. We deal with some of the highest end suppliers that you can find, and we want to make sure that high end quality isn't just stopping at the supplier. It's coming straight through us. We are going to make sure that the whole experience is seamless, and the quality of craftsmanship that our trades have is exceptional. And you're going to be ultimately just very happy to work with us and very happy to refer us to your friends at the end of it.
Awesome. I love it. Well, thank you so much, Kelly. All right. So you heard it here, guys. So if you're looking for anything relating to hardwood flooring, engineered flooring, look no further than Touchwood Flooring in Edmonton, Alberta. And they service all the areas with hardwood, so Sherwood Park and St. Albert, Spruce Grove, Beaumont, all the areas with hardwood. Kelly will be happy to come out and give you a quote, give you an estimate for the job, whether it's a renovation or it's a new build. Call Kelly and he'll be able to help you out. Thanks so much. We appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.